Flippity flop.
What is up, my friends, and welcome back to another video. Turbo Joe is back for a poll results video. Now, I've always enjoyed, participating in polls and seeing where my opinion stacks up with the popular opinion. So I thought it would be fun to, create some polls of my own for my little, 1K community and see, how everyone did. For the next 10 minutes or so, we're going to be going through the poll results, and I'm going to I'll share my opinion and what I voted for as we go down the results. I think there's like 11 questions I asked, so here we go. What would your electric toy of choice be? Now, the popular choice was the electric bike, which I thought would be the popular opinion. But I didn't think that the one wheel would be like right behind it, even before the e-scooter, which only got 16%. And I'm surprised the electric skateboard, I thought that would be a little more popular. And the electric unicycle sits in last, right where I thought it would be, because ever since the original invention of the unicycle, I don't think it's ever like caught on to, going back over 100 years ago. So why would an electric unicycle catch on in 2021? No chance. But there is actually a small little cult following, a little band of enthusiasts that love that electric unicycle. And if you watch one of those YouTube videos on the unicycle, and if you have a negative opinion about it, they band together, man. They'll defend that unicycle, especially if you do like a one-wheel comparison. So anyway, moving on to the next poll. What was your favorite retro football game? Now, I thought for sure, this is like my opinion, would be the popular opinion, and I chose Tecmo Bowl. It's just a great retro football game, and it holds up well to this day, whereas the original, like the 1990s 16-bit John Madden games, you can try and play them now. They're okay and all, but if you're not nostalgically tied to those John Madden football games, they're not that good. If you take a millennial and try and have them play John Madden football from like 16-bit Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, I don't think they're gonna enjoy it. But Tecmo Bowl is like a pick up and play. I don't know, it's just something, the simplicity about it, but yet it takes some skill, and I don't know, I just love Tecmo Bowl, and it speaks for itself, man. Obviously, a lot of my subscribers love it as well. Moving on to the next one. Now, I really enjoyed this one. In a Battle Royal event elimination, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Thundercats. Who's the last one standing, a turtle or a cat? The cats participating in this event are Lionel, Panthro, Tigra, and Chitara. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are adults. So the poll wasn't very close. 68% chose the turtles, and 33% took the cat. I thought that the Ninja Turtle would be the last one standing, but who knows, man? Chitara's very fast. They had some, they had some skill, but I don't know. It'd be pretty fascinating to see, the turtles and cats go at it in a battle royal elimination over the top turnbuckle. Interesting. But Chitara, she's pretty fast. She could run circles around everybody. I don't know how that would play out. Anyways, I chose the turtles, and that seemed to be the popular choice. Moving on to the next poll. Which is your favorite? And you can only have one of these games for the rest of your life. You could play other games, but you can only play or own one of these three games for the rest of your life. And that was Galaga, Missile Command, and Space Invaders. Now I chose Space Invaders, and I was in the middle of the pack. Missile Command was last place, and Galaga was a whopping 68%, as you guys could see. The next one: who wins in a fight? No weapons or gear, UFC style. Who wins in a fight? Daredevil, Batman, or the Punisher? So I thought the Punisher, although he's highly skilled, he was military, highly trained in weapons, a skilled marksman, even martial arts, very, very capable. The Daredevil had like this sixth sense. He was blind, and he was trained by one of the top assassins in Hell's Kitchen. I picked Daredevil, he came in 16%, whereas Batman came in a whopping 55%, taking the lead. And the Punisher coming in at 30%. So my pick was dead last at 16%. But I feel like Daredevil had like a sixth sense, whereas Batman and the Punisher had no, other abilities aside from their training. But hey, Batman won. I don't know. If you follow the Daredevil comics and not watch that silly, stupid movie, or watch like the Netflix Daredevil series, excellent. I don't even know if it's still on Netflix, but because Disney, bought the Marvel license. I don't know what happened to the Daredevil show that was on Netflix. It was excellent. Moving on. Who would you rather? Now, I figured this would be the popular opinion. We got a whopping 52% chose Princess Leia over Ahsoka Tano, Senator Amidala, and Kira. So I picked Kira, and I figured Kira would get a lot more than 10%. Kira was played by, what's her name from, I always forget her name, from Game of Thrones. She played Daenerys. Amelia Clark. Sorry, I forgot her name. Jesus. She played Kira in the Solo movie. Senator Amidala was played by Natalie Portman, and of course Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia. And Ahsoka Tano, she's an alien figure. In the Mandalorian series, she is played by actress Rosario Dawson. And I figured there had to be someone that would choose the alien, and of course 9% came up with Ahsoka Tano as they would have sex with an alien. I'd do Ahsoka as well. Whatever. Princess Leia. I figured Princess Leia would win, but let's be honest here. Carrie Fisher in her prime, Natalie Portman in her prime, Amelia Clark in her prime. I don't know. Carrie Fisher's really the hottest out of those three. Come on now. But I figured she would win anyway because she's Princess Leia. So anyway, moving on. Which sword replica would you want hanging on your wall? I chose the legendary Hattori Hanzo sword, Beatrix sword from Kill Bill. The popular opinion was Excalibur at 40%. Green Destiny came in at 9%. Green Destiny sword is from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, for those of you that don't know. And Achilles sword from Troy came in at 23%. Now, which sword do you take to battle? This was like a no-brainer. Link's sword from, The Legend of Zelda. Lionel's sword from Thundercats, or He-Man's sword. And as you can see, a whopping 54% would choose the Wise. That's probably the best sword to have in battle. By the power of Grayskull, you'll have superpowers. I would take the power of Grayskull over any other sword. Who had the better movies? Now, me being a diehard, I love all three of these actors. There's so many actors that came out of the 80s and 90s that I love them dearly. So I chose these three. I don't know why I chose these three. They were big time, big blockbuster action, superstars in the 90s. Although, Tom Cruise was in there as well. These guys are a little older than Tom Cruise. So I wanted to try and keep these three, I wanted to keep the actors that were similar in age. I think these guys are all pushing late 60s, 70s. So that's why I put them all together. Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Bruce Willis. I had to go with Stallone. I'm just nostalgically tied to the Italiano from Rocky. But, Schwarzenegger had one of my favorite movies of all time, Predator and T2. Oh, those two movies are my top 10 movies of all time. And Bruce Willis had one of my favorite movies of all time. The Die Hard series, Die Hard with a Vengeance, with him and Samuel L. Jackson was an incredible duo. That's a great movie. And Stallone, I love my Rocky movies. I love my Rambo movies. So many damn friggin' movies. Tango and Cash with him and Kurt Russell, just to name a few. Now, who had the best martial arts movies? Now, I was surprised by this one. Now, I chose Donnie Yen, and he came in at 4%. I don't understand. I'm a diehard martial arts fan, so maybe it would take some diehard martial arts fans to understand. But I guess, Jackie Chan takes the cake. But, I love the Ip Man movies. I love Iron Man. Not Iron Man. I love the Iron Monkey, played by Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen played in the Ip Man movies. And, of course, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which is my favorite of the modern Star Wars movies. He played Chirrut. So, obviously, I gotta go with, you know, Donnie Yen is my favorite. So sorry guys, I'm probably the only one that voted for Donnie Yen. But yeah, whatever. Interesting to see the results. Of course, Jackie Chan, you know, he's a superstar. He's a global phenomenon. So I understand why Donnie Yen came in last, and I love Jet Li as well. Moving on. Now I think I have one more poll in here. Here we go, guys. Now this was like just like a channel. Just curious to get a feeler for my subscribers. For those who like the one wheel content, what was your favorite choice? Speed runs with commentary, low music, musical speed runs with captions, one wheel product content, or all of the above. So alright, it just lets me know you guys are interested in doing my skateboarding, my electric skateboarding content, which I really, you know, love that board. And I'm in the future going to be doing more content with the board. I want to do like all the mods that I have on the board. I want to do like the best type of sneakers to wear with the one wheel. And like when I hit 1,000 miles on the board, which is actually going to be sooner than later. I already have 500 miles on the board already. I want to do a review after I get 1,000 miles on it. So anyway, gentlemen, those are the polls. I hope you enjoyed the results, and look forward to making some more videos. I got an iArcade review coming up soon. Keep talking about that, and my Sega Dreamcast arcade that I built. I want to talk about that and make a video on that. So anyway, gentlemen, of course, more one-wheel content going on. You guys take care, everyone. Television Amico, I just pre-ordered. I just bought an 8-pack for physical copies of Television Amico cartridges, so we'll do a video when I get that package in the mail. Until next time, my friends, hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.